All right. Well, hey, everybody, let me pull up some notes. What I'm going to be sharing with you today are the notes that I took from the last National Marketing Director meeting that we had just this last week. And so I'm just going to kind of let you in on what's going on, basically. So I can't see you right now because I have my notes in front. Let me see if I can move them over a little bit. But just know, just unmute yourself if you want me to clarify something, or I'll go back to it at the end, and this is a time that we really are going to want to have some conversation about this, okay? Because I think this is going to become pretty big. It's already being released out by a lot of, very high-profile NMDs like Curt Beavers and Terry Luongo and Debbie Walton and Wendy Campbell. Lots of them that have been talking back and forth about this. So I'm just going to kind of give you an inside scoop of what's going on. Everybody likes to be in the know, right? So here's the deal. We have a problem. Our problem is our products are so awesome that we're super excited about it. Just like we were talking about the results, Echo's having just on this call today. We could even ask Siri, hey, what is the most researched nutritional product in the world? And it's going to say Juice Plus, right? So it makes us excited, and that's what we want to talk about. And it's got to the point where we know our products are just so exemplary that we're just talking about the products. So that's awesome. But what they've realized that we're doing is, and the company is still growing, we still are growing, but they said we are becoming and building an army of customer getters, but we're not looking as much at equipping a select few to multiply, and build a team, that we're just adding customers. And that is a concern. And they said what's happening is we're not getting new customers. We're having the same customers, and we're selling them more products. And that could be in part to the Shred 10, because, on Shred 10, they're going to at least be on the Trio capsules and the Complete. But they said, here's the deal. They don't have like an exact, this was Curt's guesstimate, but he said Shred 10 might be for like 10% of the population that's willing to really follow those guidelines and do that. And 90% of the population is just going to want one simple change, right? Just let me try these capsules. I'm going to start one thing at a time. And then they go on from there, adding one more. And he says the problem is if we are too Shred 10 focused, then we might be missing out on 90% of the people who just want one simple change. Or maybe they don't even want to start in capsules. Sometimes we throw up so much information, they feel like, oh, I just can't do that we need people to come in whatever door they want. Maybe they're just smoothie people. Then let them be smoothie people and be grateful for that, right? Because once they're into the community and into our customer pages, they're going to get more and more education, and they might get excited with something. Sometimes people just want to dip their toe in the water. They don't always want to jump in with everything. The other thing is, if you sign up all Shred 10 customers and then they decide that's not for them, it makes a bigger impact on your check if they decide to cancel. Right? So we want a variety of all kind of customers. But really what they want is for us to change our mindset. And our new goal needs to be multiplying so that we can impact more people and that we're really including everyone in the opportunity. And so often we say what we're going to do, from the Wendy Campbell days, it's like get a customer, turn them into a raving fan, and then they turn into a distributor. And they said, they're not turning into distributors anymore. They're just buying more products. And that what we need to do, what they found more successful, is to drop that idea on them right away in the beginning so they know it's out there. Also, so that they're not feeling like, how many of your customers, I have to ask myself this to tell you the truth. How many of my customers, if I went to them right now and told them about our HLP program, right? Three Trio orders in 30 days, that they could have the retail profit from that they could then earn 6% commission for life back on their own orders and get a $100 check. I'm not even giving them that opportunity. They don't even know about it. So you have to start thinking, is that fair? You don't know what's going on in somebody's life, and why aren't we offering it to them? So what they prefer us to do is when somebody goes to order, I mean, especially if they're ordering for their whole family, come on, but even if they're ordering a trio, here's something that you could say. You could just say, hey, I am so excited about you joining me on this health journey. There are 3 ways to join me. So I can, sign you up right now as a preferred customer, and your product will be shipped right to your door. Or maybe you haven't talked about the family health study. Number 2 way to get signed up is let's link you with a special child in your life, and that you both are benefiting this, and we have this family health study. And number 3 is, and you may have learned similar verbiage of this at Pajama Regional, but you'd start by saying, if I were you, this is what I would do. This is what all of us did do. If I were you, this is what I would do. Our company has a special program, and that is you pay your $50 to get your franchise number set up, and you get just 2 people to try it with you. I know you have some friends and family that will want to jump on board and try it with you. It's not a lifetime commitment, but if you got 2 people to try it with you, the company is going to send you $100 and give you a 6% commission for life. If I were you, that's what I would do. What makes the most sense to you? So you put it out there. They may or may not be interested, but at least they know about it, and you're including them. So think about that. You might be going, oh, I'm giving up my retail profit, right? Because then you are not going to make the retail profit. They are going to make the retail profit. But you no longer have just 1 customer. You now have 3 customers. You have them and 2 more, and they're all adding into your volume. Okay. Do you know once they do that, they just get their 2 other friends. If they found only 3 more people that did the exact same thing, we're kind of throwing out the term super customer, the ultimate customer, whatever you want to call them. They're not really reps. They're not saying, I want to sign up and sell everything. They're just saying, hey, yeah, I can go and tell a few people about this. But we want to build this model that what they're coming through on the NMD hotlines right now is they say, we need to build a model that we want our customers to get the most that they can. We want them to connect with this company in the deepest way. This way, the customer is getting the best deal. They never feel left out of the deal. We know if they are even at this basic level, that's one of our highest retention levels, is somebody at that, being a distributor and having their order. The other thing is, as we're helping them decide who are these couple people that they want to bring on board, and we're helping them share the story, it's going to become very evident to us very quickly of who can share the story of Juice Plus. Who do we want to say, hey, wow, you're really good at this, or you have a passion for this. There's actually, more that you can do with this, and we could take it farther for them at that time. Other people that might not be for them. We're not trying to say that everybody has to turn in and, go up all the levels and do the whole business package and go to trainings and all that kind of stuff. But we do want them to become part of our community. We do want them to feel we want our customers sitting there thinking, I'm getting the best deal. And do your customers feel that right now? Do your customers seriously feel like they're getting the best deal? I have to ask myself that. I don't know. I don't even know, how many of my customers, I'm ashamed to say it. Okay, I'm being honest. I'm a national marketing director. I should know exactly all my customers. Do they know about this program? What has their response been? I can't tell you that honestly right now. And I make a bet most of you wouldn't be able to tell me how many of your people have had this offered and that they can make a decision. This is going to help us because there are too many people out there in the Juice Plus family that are just in addition mode, just like we were talking about, because they also want you as representatives to have all that you can have. And you're not going to have a great residual income if you just keep adding a customer here and there, adding a customer here and there. All of us who ever really built our businesses up were in multiplication mode at that time. We didn't do it through adding a customer and adding a customer. We did it through adding teammates, adding people who at least wanted to add a few other people on there. So it's just an attitude shift that we're looking at. So here's what I'm thinking. It's just time to simplify. Kind of get back to I love all the websites and everything that we have going on, but Wendy Vance brought this up, and she said what she told her team, let's simplify and get laser focused, and it's time to have as many conversations as possible. Because right now the company, I don't know if you remember, but they laid out at the conference, they have a program right now where if you have 2 HLPs, you have to sign up 2 new people no later than January 31st. So we have 2.5 weeks. And then you still have the 30 days. So you're going to have until the end of February to help them find those other 2 people that want to get started on Juice Plus. And when you do that, yes, they're going to get the $100. But when you have 2 people do that, you will also get $200. And you won't just get $200. You're going to have they're basically all customers for you. So you've just made a much greater impact to do that. So, Wendy was saying, let's hit it hard until January 31st. Just like I said, we have 2.5 weeks left of this incentive. And she said the way she's letting people know is she just is having conversations with them, just saying, hey, this is why I love Juice Plus. This is why I love sharing Juice Plus with others. It just makes sense, doesn't it? And she even will tell them then, she says, I think you would love sharing it too. If you believe that, be genuine with who you're picking and choosing to say that. But she's just having as many conversations as she can, as just honest and simple as that, making sure that everybody. Maybe there was another person, Stacy Turner's another NMD. She went through everybody on her team that had never become a direct distributor. And just, I can send you her verbiage of what she did on that, but just saying, hey, I'm checking in. It's the new year. Just the same thing. The company has a program going on. I mean, they're already customers, so they would need to get 3 new customers. But there's lots of ways to do this to make sure that everybody out there knows that everybody can use an extra $100. And most people are going to know at least 2 people, friends or family, that are going to want to jump on board with them and give Juice Plus a try. So imagine the impact. Let's see, how many people are on this call right now? We have 22 people on the call. Imagine the impact if all 22 of us, by the end of January, had 2 people decide to sign up to be distributors. And then over the course of the next 30 days, they did their HLPs. So that would be 22 times 2 HLPs. Wait, what am I thinking, right? It's 44.
132 people.
Thank you. You're doing times 3. So you did the 44 times the 3.
You got two people. You've got, if you're bringing on 2 reps and or 2 HLPs, they're doing HLPs. So that's three people.
Yeah.
Per HLP. So that's 6 times 22 of us. That's 132.
132 people in the next month could be on Juice Plus, and there would be, all 22 of us would get $100, and at a minimum, another 22 people would get an additional $100, not to mention their retail profit, which is $117. Think how much people are going to appreciate you that you stuck your neck out to at least tell them about that and give them the opportunity. I think it's tremendous. And this is multiplication. You can see Jake just did it in her head. She was just multiplying, right? We didn't just say add this customer and add this customer. We multiplied. And that's what we want for each of you. We want to see that we can help you multiply and have the biggest impact you can have, which is going to bring you a bigger paycheck, which is going to bring more people into this awesome community. And, you know, we can work on from there. Yes, there's going to be extra customer care along the way because we'll want to look up in different ways. It's not going to ring up and tell you to take care of these customers. But I basically will, that's why they were calling them super customers. You need to look at these people basically as customers. But the other thing is, once they are distributors, corporate is sending more and more communications now to reps, and everybody's going to have their own portal, and they're going to get a lot, you know, they're going to get alerts about their accounts. They're going to just be included more. They're going to get the Juice Plus insights. They're going to be included in a lot of ways. You know, hopefully each of us will do our job as well. But they were saying even not that person is getting so many communications that even if they sit at DD forever, they are still a more solidified customer than the average person that you'll bring in. Your very best retention across the board statistically, this is a proven one, is to have an HLP, you know, somebody who achieved their HLP, their orders, or a family health study. So let me just open that up. If anybody has, you know, how do you feel about this? Is that something you're excited to go out and have some conversations and let people know the possibilities? What are you thinking?
Susie, what I'm thinking is I look back to the first day I heard about Juice Plus, and I was not shared in that way, and I wished I would have been.
Yeah, they talked a lot about that. I had to give you the cliff notes here of that. People are kind of put off sometimes, especially people will wait. They'll put through all these orders, and then people will wait saying, oh, I want them to be a solidified customer, and then I'm going to tell them. Well, then all their orders don't even count towards their HLP, and they feel they usually won't sign up, is what they said. They get a little ticked off. So thanks for sharing that, Lynn. I could totally understand that. And it doesn't matter if they don't want to. You're giving them 3 ways to sign up. They can be a regular customer, they can be a family health customer, or you can say, or you could do, you know, this is what I would do, you know, sign up and get a couple other people. And just let them, it's going to have to come from your own heart. Let them know how much you love your Juice Plus, how much you love sharing Juice Plus, how many people that you know you've impacted, you know, and you know, wow, what if they could do that just by sharing with a couple of people? Wouldn't that be cool? And you let them know you'd help them, because that's a scary thing too, but you can help them. Any other questions, or who's interested? I think it'd be cool just to see who wants to take the challenge that we get. You know, today is January something. I think, well, what is it? The 15th. So 16th.
14.
14th.
Let me put it this way, it's 2.5 weeks. We can do a lot in 2.5 weeks.
Oh my gosh, we can do a lot in 2.5 weeks. So, you know, let's think about that. And what's the worst that could happen? You get 1 instead of 2. We have some great conversations. People appreciate you bringing it up. I mean, there's no down deal on this. It's awesome. So that's my suggestion to everybody. Dar, are you saying yes? I'm signing up for the challenge.
Oh, absolutely, without a doubt.
Oh, I love that.
But you know what I would really appreciate is the verbiage. I tried to do it in shorthand and I just couldn't get it all. And you know how important from Teamsy, how verbiage, the script, is so powerful when we use the right words with heart. It
Absolutely.
comes through. So it would be really helpful.
I'll give you my notes. How's that?
Sweet. Thank you.
I'll save you that. I'm still wanting to get those pajama regional notes all typed out, but I kind of am a pecker. So, okay. I'm just really curious, and it's no shame. No, you know, everybody has different things on their plate and everything, but how many people do, like, raise your hand fully if you do truly want to take this challenge? Just a minute. I'm gonna write your name down. I think we have to have a prize or something for everybody that is doing this, right? Although you're already going to have a prize. Okay, put your hands up if you have them. I've got Dar and Ron and Lynn
Debbie, get your hand up.
and Jay,
Where's my face?
Sarah, Bobby. Bobby looks like she's hiding. Mary Ellen, Carolyn, Judy. I got, who'd I miss? Michelle. And Evie, Lori,
Sorry.
Debbie, I see you. If you're on the phone and you want to take this challenge, just call out your name because I can't see your hand.
Susanna also said that she wanted it. She raised her hand in the.
Susan Steele?
Susanna.
Susanna.
Lehart.
Lehart.
Oh, okay. I don't know Susanna. Okay. Susanna, I got you. Susan Steele, I signed you up, so now you're committed. Did I miss anybody else? I'm sorry. I was trying to look at little hands. Echo, do you want your hand up? Just thinking. Echo's working on her VF. She's almost there. Okay. All right. Seriously, I've got your names down here. So we'll come back together. Like I said, no shame. It's fun. But won't it be fun to come back and see how many people? We got Bonnie? Bonnie, I see you waving at me. I think it'll be really fun to see even what kind of stories do we come back with? What are people's response to this? So, okay, one little caveat. If you are talking to a current customer who already has a current trio order, they have to have new orders. Okay, so you can't tell them just 2 other orders. You still have to follow the rules. Does that make sense? So they would need 3 trio orders, whether that came from a new order in their household, maybe it's a spouse or a child. Jake, do you have some news?
I think that with the HLP, they have to have a new order of their own in order to count.
Okay.
I will
That's
double check
okay.
on that, but I'm almost positive of that.
Yeah, I wonder if somebody already has everything, but well, we'll look into that. But any other questions, feedback? Okay, some of you are not on my direct team, and I bet you want my hot little notes, so.
Give them to me, I can get them out to everybody.
All right.
Thank you, Jake.
Jake's your girl, so if you don't have notes, check with Jake, okay? And otherwise, for my team, I will message everybody here who raised their hand that they want to be in this challenge. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And I'll send you the notes. So the reason I don't want to put it out on just a whole team thing is I think that's a little awkward then if you do have a random person and then you call and you're saying the exact same. I don't know. Seems weird. So I'll just message you the notes. Yes, Jen.
I want the verbiage too.
Okay, Jen.
Yeah. I do as well. Bobby does.
I've got you down, Bobby.
Okay.
You get it first.
Oh, okay.
You're my favorite child.
Got it.
Now I'm crushed. I thought I was your favorite child. Oh,
I have this little frame in my bathroom. The kids constantly, they write on it with a whiteboard. So every time they're home, I turn around, I'll look in the bathroom and it talks about how it has their name on there, how they are the favorite child. So,
But it's on my side of the bathroom.
Oh.
So you know what we did is we took Spencer's, I never had his graduation from high school picture up. Now he's graduated from college. And so I found it in a box one day. I was like, oh my gosh, I never put his picture up. Well, the way I have like this huge gallery above my rotunda with just all these pictures on one side and the other. Well, there wasn't really a space to fit it. They were all just perfectly, out. So we just put them right at the very top. And I put it there as a joke, but we've never moved it. It looks absolutely ridiculous. But he says that he's on the top. He's the favorite. So.
You could move right now and show it to him.
Oh, that's okay. All right, girls and boys. Well, thanks for joining. I think this is an exciting, I like what they're doing. It's not that they're trying to turn everybody into a distributor, but we want our customers out there. So you got to start thinking in your head too. When you get these super customers, your ultimate customer, whatever you want to call them, treat them as a customer until maybe you're sharing and they get more interested, because they said really until somebody's a VF, they're not really serious about the business. You just need to treat them as a customer and love on them and make sure that they know what's going on. Okay. So, all right. Well, we'll see you again next week. Good seeing everybody.
Tonight you're gonna do the call again, Susie?
Yeah, we hadn't really talked about that, but sure.
A lot of people on that call in the evening.
Okay, we can talk about it because we'll have this recorded. We could also send this either way, but
I do have a question, Susie. I didn't think that I was going to get home for the 10 o'clock call this morning, and I put it on Team Ignite. Was it going to be recorded? And Katie sent me a message. She didn't think we were having 7 o'clock calls anymore, so I need to verify if we are or if we're not.
yeah, we are through mid-February.
Mid-February.
Yeah, through mid-February. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
Because we aligned with another national marketing director team, and they do theirs at night. So we've just been trying to help out to do it. We're trying to make it nice for everybody.
Sure.
Yeah. And so we're not sure what we're doing after that series, if people are going to go do their own thing or what. But I don't know. I like seeing some of these lovely faces. I will miss you if we do that. All right.